Hello, and welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural, alcohol consumption is strongly advised, and viewer discretion. You know the rest. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Chill out.
Fuck, it's been a little while.
Yeah, it's going.
It's going. That is the truth. All right.
I see our favorite hype people in the chat. Hello.
Yeah. Hi, people in the chat. Still says stream starting for me. Am I behind on the stream?
No, I just haven't gone straight to the
look
table
at
yet.
you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just making sure. So, last we left off, we were looming in the distance was a massive structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Would anybody
Right before the
care
mountains.
care to get us up to speed? And what
It
happens?
was cold and wet and wet and cold, more cold and more wet.
With
And everybody
slightly
hates the
more
rain now.
detail.
It has been raining an awful lot.
The
little boozy.
episode before last, we had fought a bunch of Oni, and Neon called them cowards as they ran off, and Ronan also got angry. Naoda got frozen and almost eaten. Then we met a nice farmer who gave us room and board in a way, to the best that he could. In his
The fact that we couldn't understand each other except for maybe like gesturing or the fact that
bowing
we
and
were
being polite.
yeah. But
Still made it
yeah,
work.
we ended up, which was nice for Rodon because he ended up getting sick from the rain for a little bit there, and
Oh.
had a
And
chance
then-
to warm up and yeah. So
We warmed ourselves, we got our clothes and hats and other stuff dry. I got more torches for Rodon, and the farmer probably got more gold than he's seen in a while, so
because this
Is-
one, because that one over here still doesn't fully understand the concept of money and is probably and has been side-eyed by Rodon for a while because, wait, how much did you give them? How much did you give them?
don't worry about it.
But how much did you give them?
Don't worry about it.
Not enough.
And then we left, and we left their whatever they gave us not to take, and we tried to leave it in as good a condition as we could, so as not to be rude. And Neelon helped us with learning a customary bow as a thank you, considering the language barrier. And then we started trudging towards the mountains, which to Rodon's delight is colder and colder as we get closer. That's why he's whining over there.
Fucking delight.
And we just came up to a structure right before the mountain peaks. And the roads are less pebbly. They're more like concrete. They're very more well paved, so this is clearly a very well traveled path.
Or like cobblestone.
we
or
shared some
something,
booze.
So it's structured.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We shared
you
some
had
booze along the way.
Yeah. We had like two months old
mystery booze.
booze sitting in Naota's backpack.
Since fucking episode, 10 or something?
Something like that.
Episode 2 years ago.
Episode 2 years ago, out of care, yeah.
Well, as you've been traveling in the nice, lovely weather for the last couple of days, and you have this massive structure ahead of you. Basically, just a giant. It's like there's like mountainsides, and then it's almost like this giant, massive wall gate that's between, that's ahead of you, and there's like torches. Think of like the Jurassic Park entrance, but kind of like that, but bigger.
Oh, damn.
Okay, now I don't know whether to be in awe of it or be even more scared of what's beyond it.
Are there any guards posted?
Well, you were coming up to like not close enough. It's pretty far away still. It's just a really, really, really big structure so you can see it.
Mm.
You'd have to get closer to see if there's any guards or anything.
Oh yeah, is it? What time of day is it? Was it still nighttime or?
Oh.
Or just?
Remember, right? You guys were traveling by night, but the only reason why
Yeah,
you're able
we
to
are
see this
traveling
is
by
because there was torchlight all over it.
Okay. It's dark, cold, rainy. Rodon is basically just focused on the path ahead. I'm basically just focused on the path ahead as opposed to. I'm just letting the other two see in this darkness. I can't do jack shit.
What do they got in
Oh
the King
yeah,
Kong?
you're carrying me again, aren't you? You're walking over some water.
Well, if there's a puddle or massive puddles, I have picked you up. And if there
Yeah.
is just standard rain. Actually, no, Rodon probably would be fine with putting you on top of him because it would be extra warmth.
On the shoulders again.
Probably. Although if I remember
Works for
correctly,
me.
we also had magic running around.
Yes.
Yeah, Magic opted out of the bag, but I did offer anytime he gets cold.
So, are you going to continue towards the gate?
Is it just a gate, or is there a wall? Does it look like it extends outward at all, or like walls outward?
It does go a little ways, but it doesn't go all the way. Like it goes probably 50 feet in either direction.
Is this giving off vibes like a military checkpoint or just like a pass into like a big doorway to like a zoo, for lack of a better example?
Pretty much like that. It's aesthetic.
Aesthetic? Okay.
As you get closer, I'm assuming you guys are gonna get a little closer so you can see, right?
Yeah.
As you get closer, you see that there are some guards there, but they're minimal. There's one on each side of this massive gate, and that's pretty much it.
And this looks like it's presumably like a mountain pass.
Mm-hmm.
Do they
Okay.
seem to be checking anything, or are they just kind of like watching, making sure nobody's causing a ruckus?
Make a perception check.
I will do what I can to aid with that.
I'll
Hey! I actually rolled a 19. I
Fuck.
did all right this time.
You did okay. Take his.
Nice.
That's good.
Mine was a 5 plus something, which is 5 plus 5. It's a 10. So his 19 is still better anyway.
I suppose I'll take his. So, one of them is asleep, and the other one is reading a book. And they're like posted almost like inside the big gate. There's like these little rooms that they can sit in, so they're not in the weather.
Okay.
Is this kind of like the from Wizard of Oz, the guy that opens his like the little window in the gate? He's like, no, you cannot enter, and then slams it on you, or is it actually like a little booth?
From what you can tell,
Like,
I mean, there is an opening. There's openings on both sides, so you can see people passing through, and then people as they come up to it. But they're open. I mean, there's no like curtain or door or anything. You can't come in. And like I said, the door itself is massive, and it's just open.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'll relay the guard situation to them.
Mhm.
So we can either take our chance and just go through, or we can kind of like make our way around, get up close, and try and sneak past.
I can just cast stealthy. Just walk through.
I'll just wrap myself up a little bit more and go with that.
Okay.
Oh wait, and I also have the bucket of paint. That makes still, so I'm going to pull that out and at least cover my nose,
I
so
don't.
it's all blue.
I don't think that's going to
Shove
help
your
much.
nose in the bucket.
It's so funny.
Oh, that's got a smell. Ugh.
Now, as you are traveling at night, there's not a lot of people on the road. But there are some people traveling through the pass. Very, very, very light though.
So if we're gonna be stealthy about it,
Mm-hmm.
you've heard how loud my armor gets. I can do what I can to mask it, but I might need help.
I got you. And as we get closer, I'll cast Pass Without Trace.
Before
So
we get
everybody has
closer,
a plus
what
10.
what are we doing? Are we going around the side to get in, or are we just walking through?
Bro, I'm in
Just
favor of
walk.
walking through.
It'll look less suspicious.
So then we're not stealthy. Okay.
Obscure in case we're, shall we say, targeted. But
Stealthing in plain sight.
they don't look. If it's as you say, they don't seem too concerned.
No, but you're about 3 times as wide as they are. That's noticeable.
I mean, I could always look awesome again and just say you guys are traveling with me.
You can't speak it.
No, but Oswins have come over to the other side. I could do a broken common.
And if they're Oswin and expect you to speak Oswin, what do you want to do then?
All right, if we're gonna walk through, we're gonna walk through.
Fake it till you make it.
All right.
Fake it till you make it. Yep.
Just waddle on through.
Keep your hoods up, bundle up
Mm-hmm.
as much as possible. Already doing great, Rodon. And
Well, I have to anyway. It's still damn cold out here.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need all 3 of you guys to roll. Oh boy, what am I gonna make you roll? Why don't we do like let's do survival. Could be or
boy.
deception. Let's do deception. And I'll be right back
Okay.
while you're doing that. So don't give me your answers yet. We're back.
Ooh, do I want to use my fucking thing?
Ha ha ha! Deception's a charisma skill. I got this.
Okay, now you can give me your answers.
Shit. I don't know.
Yo!
Inspiration on this.
Natural 20 with a +4, so 24 total.
Okay, that's not bad. 14 plus 2.
I got a 12 plus 2. 14.
That's not bad. You sound like you
No.
sound like it was like really bad.
It's
Like,
not a
why?
strong one for me. It's not a strong one for me. I didn't know
I
if I
know.
wanted the insurance.
14 is pretty good. All right. So, as seems par for the
And I
course
did
for,
cast
my
it just in
new-
case.
for my new cat die. By the way, thank you Ace for that.
Yeah.
I got a 3 and a 4.
Yes!
I'm sorry. I failed you.
No, you did good. You did very good, Ace.
No, I failed. I failed.
So as you walk through, just nonchalantly, just trying your hardest to not get noticed, you seem to slip through without a problem. And as you kind of look through the corner of your eye at the two of them, one is still sleeping, and the other one looks like as he's reading, you can see his head start doing the nodding thing, like he's like falling asleep reading it.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and as you look up, you can see as you passed under the gate itself, it's such a massive gate, and it makes you
Ooh.
kind of wonder why they would spend their time building this. But
If they're not going to guard it properly.
yeah, it looks well kept. It's old. You can tell that it's old, but it looks well kept.
I have to admit, I'm kind of impressed at Osman Engineering, given how giant they're able to make things.
Little louder?
I must say I'm impressed by Osman Engineering, given how absolutely enormous they're able to make these things.
No, especially without magic.
Magic or no magic, it's still impressive to get it that tall.
Yeah. Reminds me of the archways from home.
We can talk art,
Architecture.
buildings later.
Ah. Where do we go now? Up?
Through.
Yeah. So as you pass through the gates, you can see that there's a long sloped. There's no stairs per se, or steps. It's just a sloping path, and it goes straight ahead of you for a little bit at an angle, and then it turns to the right, and then you see like a winding path just going up and up and up the side of the mountain.
I have to know. Yodi, did Rodon just like dip his face in the paint, or did he like decide not to do that? Because like
Two-finger dab paint.
okay. Okay.
Not
so
fucking dunk. It's not that big of a bucket.
okay.
That was really funny though.
Yeah.
It literally is just two-finger dab over the spots that are yellow. The rain will
Okay.
wash off my finger anyway. We're good, just as long as my majority of my face is covered.
As long
And
as
he's
you'll
walking
see-
with his head.
I mean,
He's walking with his head covered and at a bit of a tilt anyway.
Right.
So
so just now that the whole thing was over, if you guys would have done stealth, that would have done absolutely nothing for you. I mean, you're putting paint on in the rain. It would have just washed off. But it was a good
Right.
thought.
okay. I mean, he didn't need it to last for long. He's just like, okay, so we get over here, do this. I don't care if it's still raining and washes off.
Right.
I just need it enough to go through the thing without any of them looking at me like I'm weirdo.
Because I was thinking like a Home Alone paint can size. You know, like
You're a dragonborn in the mountain. Color
He's
is not important.
Thinking about that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Moving
god!
on.
You have a deep gnome on your shoulders. Like we are the weirdest looking two. Like
He is not. He is a little not absorbed with that right now. This is okay. Let me just put it into perspective here. Naota sitting on top of his shoulders has become like second nature with how much it's happened lately. In terms of utilitarian and in terms of just okay, it's happening anyways usage. That he was not thinking about that. He literally is just thinking, I hope there isn't like a fucking wanted poster around here
That's fair.
that has
But
my
you-
face on
but-
it.
Out of everybody, I think you and I are like the most intrusive looking bunch.
Probably.
Neelon could at least blend in mildly. Like,
Anyways, moving
Are you
on.
going up the path, or trying your way a different way, or what's the plan?
Does there seem to be another route over, or no?
Make a perception check for me.
I vote for path of least resistance. Whatever
Same.
that may be.
16 plus 5, 21.
As you kind of scout the area with your what limited you can see at night in the rain, you can see looming mountains, like they're just dark shadows against the sky, and a little bit off to your right you can see where there's like a deep V, and you can see the sky open up in that one section, and it looks like the path leads that direction. It's pretty much all you can see. And the only reason why you can see the path is because it's got torchlight every once in a while.
Well, I say go with the path, because then at least Rodon would be able to see.
It also seems to be the path of least resistance anyway. All I can see around us are shadows except for that path.
Huh?
What he said.
Yeah. Might as well make some of the trip easy.
Just keep an eye out. Just in case.
Can do. Considering I'm not focused on walking, I'll keep my head on a swivel.
Excellent. And yeah, I guess we're gonna take the mountain pass.
Oh my god, Neo, just like your little owl. Sitting up there and keep watch.
Hooty hoo!
Fucking Deoda head rotating 180 degrees on the head of this
Oh
one.
God!
You don't know what deep nuts are capable of.
Yes, we do. Not that.
Not that.
Wow. Stifle my creativity much.
All I could okay now, it's a bit of a tangent. All I can think of now is the Homer turning his face full around. Homie, your neck! Ow! Anyways,
Homie. All right.
But yeah, I'll keep
As
my head
you-
on a swivel.
Yes. All right. 180 swivel. Got it. As you're going up the path, you do, like I said, go across some people, some travelers. You see caravans that are stopped at certain areas where they're able to and not roll down the side of a mountain or continue down the path because of how steep it is.
Mhm.
But there are travelers, but most of them are asleep at this time.
about how wide is the path?
It depends. At the base where you start off, it's a little wider, but as you get up higher, some areas are pretty narrow where you wouldn't even be able to fit like two carts. It's almost like they would have to like let one by and then another one go, especially around turns. So even if on foot, if someone was next to you, like you guys would be almost touching shoulders.
Rode on single file behind Neelan.
So Neelan is up front.
Yep, I will continue up the path.
All right. And everyone that you pass that is awake and or walking or on cart, you guys get an eyeful, that's for sure. Some weird-looking people walking on up this mountain here, but no one seems to stop you or try to say anything.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised. So long
Yeah.
as nobody gets the guards, we're fine.
Yep. Keep walking.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
Everybody?
Best skill,
Sure.
that's a 4.
All of you guys can. It's fine. I mean, I'm assuming you're all kind of paying attention as you're in this weird area.
14 plus 5, 19.
There's water in my eyes.
You are looking up at the rain, and the rain is stinging your eye.
Or
Perception?
yeah.
That is a 4 plus 4. It is way too rainy.
Mm.
God
So-
damn it.
Of all the people that actually can see things, is the person without dark vision.
It's
Uh-huh.
because he has light now.
It's true.
I am
as
light,
you're-
I have light. My hood is covered by the hood.
As you're walking Rodon, you notice that some of the people that have stopped and are sleeping, and every once in a while, some of the people that are walking past you, they're not all Oswin. There are very, very few, but some of them are human or elves. That's pretty much all you see. You notice so human and elves. And I say human as Oswin looked pretty. Sorry, I'm gonna get rid of this. Ka-chow. They Oswin look human, right? But obviously they look Asian. So when I say human, I mean they look, not Asian.
Am I seeing more European style, or is there mixed darker color in there?
Interesting concept. Interesting thing. We've never really had to talk about that, but most of them
Yeah,
they are
fair.
mixed. Mixed skin tones for sure.
Because that does I'm assuming this is going to catch him a little bit off guard. There may be some over where he's from initially. I'm assuming there's going to be some where he's from initially, but he's also kind of taken aback if it's a little bit more frequent than it would be down there.
I'm not catching on here. Basically, all I'm trying to say is
if proportions are different, he might be a little bit surprised that there is as many mixed tones.
Well, no, it's just the idea is that you would assume that they would all be Oswin here, and it's not. Is really all I'm trying to say.
Okay. But yeah, okay.
Okay, so you're just gonna continue up the path,
Mm-hmm.
and
He's
after
keeping his observations to himself until it gets quiet, until it gets not as many people around.
well, I mean, you can find a spot pretty early on, and inform the rest.
It'd be to the extent of. I wonder if this means we're leaving Oswin territory, or there just happens to be a certain amount of people using this as a throughway.
Probably a throughway. I mean, the borders are open now.
Still, having just exited Oswin territory, I expected there to be a little bit more Oswin than there are on the road. No, they all look back up north.
To be clear, you are still in Oswin territory. It does continue a little ways out of these mountains. If that means anything to you.
Brodon has little knowledge of this area. He probably would
true.
not know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Naoto wouldn't know either.
He's seen maps. A boundary may have been drawn on one or two of them, but he's not up on it.
I just posted it in the round table if you guys wanted to see it.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Yukikawa or whatever that is on the other side.
Mm-hmm. So, after a couple of hours of going uphill, your legs are starting to burn. Now, a lot of areas aren't that steep, but it's still a lot of travel uphill. You get to the point where you're just cresting the top of the hill, and to the left you see the V of the opening of the pass, and the road winds and turns that way, and you head towards the pass itself to get to the other side of the mountains.
Is it getting colder the farther we go up?
Absolutely. There's no snow, surprisingly.
Right.
Still rain,
Um.
and it is windier up here.
Still rain though.
Maybe I can do wind too.
Do I have to hold on tighter to Rodon to stay up there?
And it's not that windy, but there's definitely wind making it where like you can feel it, and it's just making the cold even colder.
It's a brisk breeze.
On top of the wetness.
Mm-hmm.
Only the best.
This weather is feckin' crisp.
Well, at least we got the good ponchos from the. Out of character, at least we got better ponchos now.
Yeah. So, Mr. Dragon, how you doing?
Well, he's better fed and he's a little bit warmed up compared to what he's been lately, so I'm doing a bit better than usual, but it's still. I'm gonna say his walk speed probably would be reduced.
Okay.
He's probably closer to. He's probably closer to Neelon right now.
Is it gonna help if you don't have to carry me, bud?
I prefer you on, to be honest.
Okay.
That much more coverage.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that for body heat. I don't know why I'm saying it. I'm the DM.
Not much body to eat. She's pretty small, but I guess anything helps.
So, as you're going through, you notice that you see these two statues on either side. They're about 30 feet tall, and they're facing each other, but not like they're fighting. They're just facing, and they're kind of like at a stance where they're holding a blade in front of them. One of them is wearing pretty close to the same type of armor that you see the Oswald soldiers wear. And on the other side, the other one is wearing almost like it's like a lighter version of that. There's some like chainmail and everything, but most of it's like it looks almost like farmer clothes. And instead of a sword, he's holding a staff. And they're kind of facing each other. And there's a big brazier by their feet on either side that's lighting the path.
How big are they?
About 30 feet tall. That's what I was saying. About 30 feet. You guys can make another perception check for me.
I'll use a different dice.
Same.
17.
Hey, here
10
you go.
plus 5, 15.
Or I had like a plus. Yeah, that's 10 plus 4.
Wow, I got the best roll. Holy shit.
What
That's
was your roll?
exactly what I was thinking.
Mine,
Yeah.
Mine's a
The
17.
Lord of the Rings one.
I
I
saw
got
you.
15.
You know,
My roll was a 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine was a 14.
Okay. Well, all three of you do notice as you're looking at these that the one that's holding the staff. Now that you look at his facial features a little more, you realize that he also has tusks, which is kind of weird, and is either
I
half
don't like-
orc or orc.
Oh. Interesting.
So you make it through there to the other side, and as you look down, you get a great view of the swamp of where you're headed. And you can see that pretty much as far as you can see. As you look down, you see there's a fairly big city. You were not expecting to see a city this size down here. And then it is right on the side of a lake. And then you see there's that lake and another lake, and you see there's like rivers that eventually wind off to connect to them. And then a little off of that, you just see like marshland and swamp. And that's as far as you can see. Like as far as the eye can see, you just see swampland.
Neelon's gonna pull out. What was that?
Muggy.
Yep.
I think at this point he's gonna take anything over the cold.
I like how you stopped on Neelan's gonna pull out.
Best method.
Fitting for
Anyways,
Neelan.
please don't do that. Use protection. But yeah, he's gonna pull out the
Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Please Lou.
God damn it! I can't fucking talk, you fucks. So he's gonna pull out his fucking like the journal, the holy book, whatever that's got the sketches on the backside, and he's gonna point out, fuck all of you. He's gonna point out the swampland where the possible next location's marked, and kind of like well, I mean, here's the, like, point out towards the swampland and say, should be somewhere around here. So that's the direction we're going. Or, well, we'll need to go once we get down.
Okay.
So long as this room turns warmer, I'll be thankful.
And as you're staring out over the marshland, you notice that you can starting to see color in the sky, as if the sun will be rising soon.
Do you want to try to settle down on the path, or just go
Well, we should try and find a place a little further in. At least then, one will be closer, and yeah, two, hopefully the rain will let up and it'll be easier to sleep.
All right, so you continue on.
Yep, as per usual, just go for what's it, like what we establish, like 2 hours post sunrise?
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll do about that, and then try and find like an alcove or something.
Okay. So you're just going back down the other side. It's kind of, it looks the same. The road winds down the side of the mountain until it gets to the bottom eventually. Probably take you another couple of hours to get down.
Yeah, sounds good. If anybody gets too tired, we'll just stop.
I mean, I'm doing great, but out of character
Rode
Dan is
on
not
my-
getting tired yet.
Rode on might at hour to an hour and a half.
Okay. Then at Rodon's request, then we'll stop and
Mhm.
Well, the thing is, he's not going to request. He's just keep trying to go on, but you may just start noticing him get farther and farther behind.
Yeah, I think at some point Naoto would be like, Neelon!
You
Gotta
like turn
stop.
around, they're like 15 feet behind you.
at Rodon's legs request, we'll go ahead and stop.
So, still on the path before you get to the town? Or are you going to try to make it to the town of Yugikawa and rest there, or what's the plan?
Yeah, if it's depending on how long that path is, I don't know if Rodon would make it to Yukikawa.
Okay, sounds good.
Poor dragon.
All right, so you're going to sleep on the side of a hill or mountain. Great.
Rodon does have enough sense to at least point basically where like head up, feet down, but so he's not like rolling sideways.
I'll have you guys roll survival.
Ooh.
Yay!
Sick, that's a 7.
Fun.
14. Almost a natural 20.
That is
Almost.
that is a
But not.
that's a 10 plus 8. So 18.
So, Rodon, as you're like, yeah, we should make sure that our feet are facing down so we don't fall, and you're just like kind of like plopping down right there to like just situate yourself. Naoda and Neelan are like, but there's a flat spot like right over there. We could just, and there's cover. We can just go there.
Fuck if that's better. I'll go that far.
Just points with whole hand, bruh.
Right? If it needs me to, I'll just roll him over there.
No, I could get over there. It's just.
I would love to watch that. I'm not gonna help. I'm just gonna watch.
Makes it to very edge of flat. Sets Naota down. Starts putting himself to bed.
All right. So, with your rolls, you were able to find a spot that has a little bit of a cover where you can at least probably start a fire, provided the wind is okay.
I'm gonna give Rodon my. Actually, no, he still has the extra quilt, so I'm just gonna let him use that. And I'm gonna do what I usually do, which is dig a hole and put like stuff on top so it doesn't blow smoke.
You're gonna have a hard time digging a hole here. It's a lot of rock.
Then I'll make like a little rock like pit of some kind.
Actually, you're gonna find some rocks and like kind of build it up around the fire.
Yeah.
You can
Like almost
try,
a little tower.
and then put the fire on the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't seem to help as much as what you guys are used to, but it helps a little bit.
Something for Rodon at least. And I'm gonna curl in next to him. Like, actually, like,
feels
legit
warm
next to him.
If he feels warmth at all, he is going to roll toward that warmth.
That's one of the reasons I put a little tower on the fireplace. So he can't roll into it. And I'm just gonna curl in, like, directly against him to try to add more warmth.
Question: are you doing it on one? Are you doing it to the side towards the fire or away from the fire? Are you doing it towards the fire to kind of block him from going closer? Or are you doing it away?
I'm gonna try to block him from getting too much closer.
Neil, you see Rodon's like laying on top of the fire. No.
It wouldn't be laying on top, but he would probably put himself or his clothing or his possessions in danger of getting burned if he wasn't careful.
Yeah, then she's gonna put herself between him and the fire. And just snuggle in close.
All right. Well, I guess that means Neelan's got first watch, or are you going to sleep too?
Fucking I guess so. Yeah, sure. I'll take watch. Perception?
Yeah. Go ahead. Do it.
Awesome. 2.
2. Oh my gosh, where's my list? I need to, my Google Doc with all of my information is getting a little bit too long.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to, like, yeah, it's like 30-something pages now.
Bruh.
I need to, yeah, I need to separate this. You said 2? Oh gosh.
Maybe?
Maybe?
That depends. Oh, looky there, it's a natural 20. No, I got a 2.
God, yeah.
Okay. So, are you? Can you describe the scene for me? What's going on with Neelan? Is he sitting, standing? Go ahead and describe it for me.
So after they curl up, he would be standing for a little bit, like 10-15 minutes, just kind of leaning against whatever wall he could that wouldn't get him soaked. And then after a bit, kind of Kind of twist his head around like, like he's deciding something, and then say fuck it, and he'll sit down, put his back up against the wall, cross his arms, and well, put his head down a little bit, and just kind of stare out.
Okay. So as you get situated and you put your your butt down, your feet down, your foot slips a little bit on something, and as you look down, you notice there's almost the shade of the rock that it's on is a piece of cloth, and it was slippery enough where it made your foot slide.
Oh, that's weird. How big's the cloth?
Like a 12-inch by 12-inch.
Okay. That's different. Is there like an emblem on it, or like it just kind of wipe away the dirt? Is there anything on it, or is it just a generic piece of fabric?
It has what languages do you speak?
Oh god, fucking like everything. Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Infernal.
Okay, in Elvish, it says flatten on it.
It says flatten?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. That's weird. I'll just look at it puzzled for a second and then go, shrug, and then fold it up. Kind of keep it next to him. Maybe the others might have an idea. Like, know the fabric type or something.
All right. So, as you do that and then continue on with the rest of your watch, you watch as the sun starts to rise. Behind what clouds are there, there's still quite a bit of clouds. Doesn't look like it's going to be ending anytime soon.
Fuck.
Yep. You can take my rolls. I used the dino dice and got a high roll.
Yes.
17. So, still raining. The wind is still picking up, but other than that, seems fine. There are starting to be the people that were on the road. It's starting to pick up traffic a little bit, but you guys are a little bit off of the road where you found that little alcove, so it shouldn't be too loud or people won't be staring at you too much.
That's good.
Okay. And that's the end of your watch.
Alrighty, I'll get Nyota next. Because Rodon seems like he's been through it.
Just keep him from rolling into the fireplace. Okay. He keeps
Yeah.
trying to move that way.
I'll be sure
As
to.
soon as Nyota moves, as soon as Nyota moves out of the way, there is a very slight thump as he finishes rolling over onto a particular side.
Yeah, that.
While I'm asleep, I'll be sure to keep him still.
Oh, just put yourself between him and the fire.
That's fine.
Where's the magic?
Oh, that's a good point. Where would you like magic to be?
I figured he'd probably be trying to stay warm.
Probably
Curled on
up.
top of Rodon
Yeah.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both close to the fire, so little tower of dragons. All right.
All right.
Next one, watch.
Next on Wash. Perception.
What do you need me to roll?
Your D20. Your D20.
D12. Plus anything or just flat?
Just that. It's fine.
Alright.
Make a perception check for me.
8 plus 4.
Boy. So, oh my gosh, A's.
What?
I just rolled a nat 20 on this dino dice.
Damn!
Son of
You're
a
welcome.
bitch.
Wow. Okay. As you're staying up and watching the sunrise, and gets covered up a lot by the dark clouds in the sky, and you're watching the people as they pass by for a little while. You notice that, as said before, they're not all Oswin. There are other races using this. And as you watch them for a while, you see one of them that's walking slower than the others because he has sticks under his arms that are helping him. And he's got one leg, and he's wearing really shoddy clothes. Looks like maybe some kind of beggar or something. And matter of fact, as you watch him, you can see that he is in fact asking people for money as they pass. Just kind of have his hand out and everything. Some people give him money and everything as they walk by and everything, but for the most part, people are just ignoring him. And as you watch for a little while, he just slowly makes his way down the ramp, down the path, and then eventually out of sight.
I wanted to stop him for a second.
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
That's why I paused to give you time to do something.
Yeah. I wasn't sure, so I'm gonna take one last look at my team and then kind of go up to him. Still keep them in peripherals.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him. Let's see, what do I have? I'm gonna give him. Two days of rations and 3 gold.
All right.
Right.
As you do, will you say something?
No, I just said, bro.
Oh. As you give this
Bruh.
to him, at first you give him the food and everything. He just kind of nods his head at you, doesn't really say anything, and then he sees the coin, and you see him kind of stop, his whole body just stiffens for a moment, and he kind of looks over at you, and then he just kind of looks at you for a moment, and he just
smile.
smiles. Yeah, he smiles back at you.
I'll give the bow that Neelan did before. To the farmer.
Okay. He says, "Thank you." In common, as he's not Oswin. He's someone from your side. And he says, "Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me."
Take care of yourself. Find
I
an
will.
inn. Get us some warmth, okay?
I think I will. Thank you. You just made my life, basically. And he
Take care.
starts to slowly walk away. And then he turns and he says, "Oh, where are you headed, by the way?"
Just down the hill. We're just exploring. Now that the the pass is open.
Now that I have some coin, I think I'll stop in Igukawa. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe. And if not, just... take care.
And he smiles at you and nods his head and turns around and keeps moving on.
And I'll go and settle back in with the other two. What did I say? 3 coins or 2?
You said 3 gold.
Yep. All right. Mark that off.
This
A disdain and neither
You-
can his voice. You said 3 gold.
Yeah, I did.
Nayota's thoughts on money literally is the frickin' Nayota with the question mark with the frickin' think emote that I modify.
She's going home. She doesn't need it.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Yeah, like where she's from, she doesn't need it, so there's no point in keeping it at this point.
Okay. So the rest of your
Then I'll settle back down next to the boys.
yeah, the rest of
Keep
your
an eye out.
time goes smoothly. Just people watching and daytime watching and yeah.
Mhm.
All right. You're gonna wake up Rodon next?
I'll go an hour later than I usually do, but eventually, yeah, I'll poke him. I'll wake him up. Hey, bud, do you want me to take your shift, or?
Just give me a second. I feel
Okay.
like there's a weight on top of me.
Oh, that's just magic.
Where's the fucking getting the fucking dino on you, off?
I'll pick up magic.
He's heavy. He's getting almost too heavy to carry.
Oh no.
How do you... Jesus Christ, this thing is growing.
Yep. He's a little baby.
Yeah, he ain't little no more.
He's still
I mean,
pretty
compared to you, he is.
comparatively. We say he's chicken size, right? He's just a little big. He's a big chicken.
He's a really big chicken, like rooster.
A little bigger than a rooster, but yeah. It's hard to call him a chicken size anymore, but he's grown a little bit, but not like, oh, overnight he's now a cow, you know.
Jeez.
But anyway, eventually get up. I'm still wrapping the blanket around, but I'll just kind of find the wall and sit by it.
All right. All right, a 20 from you, sir.
Standard 20, no additions.
Standard 20.
14.
Oh my god. You would roll that. Okay.
You fucking...
Jesus, I'm not ready for this. I'm not prepared for this.
Why?
Roll again.
Help.
it.
Wait, do you really want me to roll again?
No, you're fine. Okay. As you're doing your part of your watch, same thing. There's not a whole lot to look at. I lied. There's a lot to look at. You can see basically all of the marshland, and the rain. Every once in a while, the sun pops through the clouds, and all of a sudden, you hear a loud boom. And then the side of the mountain, the whole mountain side just starts shaking.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Immediately pick up my shit and just start shaking them both violently.
Yeah. No.
Earthquake.
Dude, as soon as the mountain started shaking, she was already on her feet and shoving things in her backpack. which
Yeah.
wasn't much, but except, magic. She just immediately pushed magic into the backpack and threw it on her back.
Can't believe we rolled a 14 of all the freaking things. All right.
God, it was so good.
Should have just lied.
Whoa!
I'm gonna run as fast as my little legs plus me carrying magic can get me out of the alcove at least.
Yeah. So as you do, there's little pebbles and rocks start falling around you, but it's nothing like. It's more of just because the for lack of a better term, earthquake. It's causing things to fall. It's just the mountain it's rumbling, right? It's moving. So for lack of a better term, earthquake. The earth is quaking. So there's like pebbles and rocks falling. Nothing huge, nothing major, but and then all of a sudden there's another loud bang, and the mountainside shakes again. That's a very bad sound effect, but that's what we got.
What the hell is happening?
You see people on the road are now just running in like basically every direction. Most of them down the hill, trying to get off of the mountainside. And you can hear the sounds that are these basic, the booms are happening kind of like lower below you and then off to the side, like not directly below you. And you can't see anything now.
What kind of booms are these? Are these like cannon fire kind of booms, or are they like?
Basically, sounds like something is either like it's like hitting the side of the mountain. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it.
Oh. Is it a familiar sound for Naota?
Well, for you, it all gives you PTSD, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Do me a favor, roll history. Yeah, roll history.
Okay. Cool.
And this is basically just thing like how well are you thinking? How coherently are you thinking right now?
Right, that's a 16 plus 1.
Yeah, it's very familiar. And you start thinking,
no.
and you realize that it's basically the same mountains that happened. This happened originally.
Nope, I'm already moving. I'm not even gonna tell them. I'm leaving. I'm going.
Where are you going?
Down, away, somewhere. She's scrambling. It's very familiar to what she used to do in the very beginning, and just running. Like she's not thinking. She picked up magic, shoved him in her backpack, and she's just going. No warning. Just blind running.
What do you get? What
I'm
do you
just
guys
trying
doing?
to get out.
Come on, Neelan. We need to freaking go find her.
Okay.
He's the one that... Pulling him close. I think he's still the one that has the other crystal.
God damn it.
Come on.
All right. So you head on down to catch Naota, and as you guys are running, and now you have a lot more people on the roads that are all running downhill, basically, with you. There's another loud boom, and this time, as you hear the boom, it's louder because you can actually see part of the earth on the side explode outward, and you see showers of huge boulders, like 20 feet in diameter, are just hurling off the side of this mountain.
Oh.
Okay, that's not good. We need to get to her quick.
Mind you, she can't run fast. Like her walk speed isn't great, but she is booking it.
Yeah,
as she
if she's
can.
booking it, I'm not taking any chances.
I only walked 25 feet, so it's not great, but
Well, I also cannot dash or else lose Neelan, so...
right.
I'm the person you need to worry about least here.
And as you guys are running again, there's another loud bang this one is so close to you and it shakes you so much that you're having a hard time staying on your feet. So I need you guys to roll acrobatics for me.
Oh boy.
Acrobatics, as in Dex. Oh no.
As in Dex.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, that's funny.
11 plus 2.
So should I just go ahead and roll a d4 instead of a d20?
Well, you guys
No,
might catch
roll
up
your
to
name.
me.
Oh, actually, I do have
Oh.
something I want to ask.
Yeah.
So,
Never mind, I'll save it
Um,
for next time. But technically, could I use my unarmored movement improvement to be fine? Or at least roll with advantage?
I mean, is that something it gives you? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up.
I can go up vertical surfaces without falling.
Oh, so it's not something specific that says you can do that. But that is a nice maneuver. So I'll say it can give you advantage on certain things. But just remind me
Okay.
next time there's something like this. What did you get,
Okay.
Neilon?
14 minus 2. 12.
Okay.
You did
So-
better than me.
As what
Actually,
did you
no,
get,
you did the same.
Iota?
I got 13.
2 plus 5.
Okay.
Panic is taken over.
So as you guys are trying to catch up to Naota, and this bang happens, she falls over, and you guys are it's easier for you guys to catch up. But as you catch up to her, not like 15 feet away, an explosion outward happens from like 15 feet away, and you see more rocks. But this time, it's followed by this huge wooden pole. It's just this massive spike. It's got a metal tip on it, just juts outward from this mountain.
What the fuck?
And it sticks out about 15 feet, and it's there for a good like 30 seconds, and then you see it slide right back into the mountain.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
Well, if I catch up and Nyota's fallen over, I'm just gonna get her by the scruff of the neck and keep going. Yeah, just grab
No
the back of
fighting here.
whatever she's
Probably the
wearing.
poncho.
The poncho, yeah.
Yeah.
There's got a little gnome handle, and let's go.
Probably pulls my hood off.
She's wearing the backpack with magic in it, so you can just grab the backpack.
Cheers,
Yeah.
you two, coming with me.
Dude, no, 100%. She's not fighting you. She's frozen. She's complete fear.
Yeah, Rodon is gonna pause for 1 second upon seeing that. I don't know what the hell was that, but then if he sees Neilon running, is just gonna be like, okay, back to running.
All right.
Yeah, I'm no fighting. I'm just letting him drag me
God,
or carry whatever
my
he's decided
rolls
if he's
tonight.
football carrying.
Yodi,
No.
my dude.
Can we
As
go
you're-
back to the
Thanks.
cat?
You guys are still going downhill, right?
Yep.
Okay, as you get lower and lower, you're starting to hear more booms, but they're almost muted now. They're not as like right next to you. They're farther away, and they sound almost deeper into the mountain than they were before. But you're hearing more of them. Instead of like one every couple of minutes, it's like boom. And then like 10 seconds later, boom, boom. And then as you're running, I need one more athletics check from you guys. I'm sorry,
From the
acrobatics.
boys.
Yes, from the boys.
May I use the advantage?
Yes, you can.
May I use athletics?
No, acrobatic.
Fuck.
17 plus 2.
Oh, 16 minus 2, 14.
Oh, hey.
There you go. So you guys, one last time, you hear you hear boom, and then boom. That's the whole ground shakes one more time, and it's way more than it shook before. Even as the thing popped out, that the shaft popped out. It's way more than that. But then, after that happens, and you guys catch yourself one last time. Nothing seems to. The shaking stops. No more noises coming. Whatever it was seems to be over. But everybody's still running for their lives down the hill to get off this mountain.
I think we're gonna continue
Yeah,
with
but-
exactly that.
Okay. Doesn't take you much longer to get down the hill as you're running. Maybe another 30 minutes. And you're down to the bottom, along with everybody else. And the entire front end of the city of Yugikagawa is like covered in people. And you see there's like so many guards now, like out front, trying to like herd people in and figure out what the heck's going on. And there's people like some of them are running past you to go up the hill. There are a lot of rocks and rubble on the side. Like there's no wall to this city, so some of the houses are just caved in from the rocks that fell, and some of them are just there's rocks pushed up against other ones, and some of the walls are pushed over. It's a lot of damage.
Good gods.
What the hell was that?
That was a 14 is what that was.
I mean,
That's-
yes,
yeah.
but
We'll figure it out later. Keep your head down, keep towards the center, funnel in with everyone else.
Rodon may at one point offer to relieve Neelon of carrying Naota if he looks like he might be having any trouble at all.
She's just silent tears. And just clutching, like, onto Neelon.
Okay, no removing.
You want to take the pack?
Yeah, sure, that helps ease it any.
And he'll-
Gently removing the pack, but
There's no fight.
Stay in the bag, buddy.
He kind of looks up at you and sneaks back in. His bag is not holding him very well anymore.
I'm actually gonna expend a quick speak with animals, and
Okay.
kind of just take a second while we're in there to just kind of explain it, almost like I'm talking to Rodon.
Okay.
But kind of say like a lot of stuff happened, and there's a lot of people. I know you don't like it in there, but you just need to stay safe.
Okay. What was that? It smelled strange. But
What
it was
is-
exciting.
It was kind of exciting, but I don't know what it was.
Me either. I've never smelled anything like it.
It might have been. Mm.
And then you don't have to say it, and he stops for a moment, and then he says, and then Neelon, you can hear that he goes, "Wow, that thing is huge. I don't know what it is. It looks like you, but big and mean.
Hmm.
Looks like a good fight."
I'm sure it would be a good fight, but now's not a good time. And yeah, I'll just let him know, like, we'll open or we'll get him out of the bag as soon as everyone's safe, but After that, I'm gonna drop the spell.
All right.
Rodon, by the way, is moving his mouth as though he's replying without actually saying anything. If he catches on that Neelon is kind of like talking in his direction vaguely to the sack, but he'll still catch up on, like, if he's trying to disguise it like he's saying something but whispering in response or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So you guys are headed into Yugikawa, surrounded by other, I don't know, refugees, survivors, whatever. They weren't all those people. They were just travelers, but they are now. As you head into Yugikawa, and we're gonna take a quick break.
I was about to say, Neelon, I'm sorry, but your hand or arm or whatever she can reach is now imprisoned in her tiny grasp.
More than likely, he would have just like kind of pulled you from there to like I know the term. Yeah, just like kind of carry you against his chest.
Right.
Like,
And
not
arms are
quite
definitely wrapped around her neck. Yeah. How you carry a
Cradling
kid
it.
with like the sitting on your arm? Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. So some break time. We'll grab a drink. I gotta put these away because can't eat all of them.
Yeah, I gotta get more alcohol because fuck.
Yep, that too.
Bring some for Neelon.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Woo! Join the Discord. Shameless plug here.
And that's how we got a whole bunch of artichokes to. Oh, and welcome back.
No,
Sorry about that.
I wanted to know the rest of the story.
No, sorry. Maybe next time.
Where did they get stuck?
So,
Where the sun don't shine.
where were we? Oh yes,
Panicking.
Kuzazaki.
I just rolled a 14 and y'all are mad.
Yeah, goddamn
I'm
right.
loving this. No, I'm loving this. This is great.
The random crap that comes out of my mouth sometimes. I don't know where that just came from, but that was funny.
I love it.
So, you find yourselves surrounded by people, mostly Oswin. And as you look around, most of them are dressed more on the poor side. And you're basically being stuffed through. I mean, there's no wall, so anybody could go anywhere. But they're trying to keep people to the main roads instead of like going behind houses and everything. Not to mention, one whole side is basically just ruined from all of the rubble and rocks and everything. So
Yeah,
you're
it's
basically being cattled.
It's kind of a hey, emergency situation, town square, everybody, go on.
Yeah, exactly. And you're seeing now, as I said before, that it's more of this massive city on the other side of this thing that you guys didn't know was here. I mean, you may have known that Kuzazaki was here. If maybe some of you have heard of it, but you didn't know it was this big. Nyota definitely wouldn't have known.
Was fully expecting a village,
Yeah,
not a what looks like probably major city.
yeah. It's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a very major city. Maybe on par with Opahast.
Oh, damn. Okay, damn.
Yeah. All right. So, you finally make it herded onto the streets, and about a block or two later, it starts to thin out a little bit as people are starting to disperse down different roads, down alleyways, down trying to find places to rest. What would you guys like to do?
Honestly, anything to get out of this fucking rain and go back to sleep.
Okay.
So if there's like an inn or something, or if I can get somebody's attention that understands common and just like in bed sleep, whatever. Help.
Okay. You're just looking for like the nearest inn?
Something that doesn't look like it's destroyed or in shambles, preferably.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check for me.
If I explain it to the hulking one next to me, can I get some help?
Do you want me to roll or do you want a double roll?
Both roll,
Okay.
just in case. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
15 flat.
13 minus 1, 12.
What did you roll, Rodon?
15 flat.
15. Okay. As you guys are walking around in basically the mud, especially if you think about it, it's already been raining for a couple days, and there's been hundreds of people that were walking with you on this road, this whatever road. It's not exactly just straight dirt, but with the amount of people and amount of rain, there's a lot of mud and dirt that you're trampling through right now. Down the main road, just a little ways, you do see a couple signs that are just kind of hanging off the sides of the buildings, and one of them looks like it could be an inn. It's got a little like a mug on it, and then it's like painted like a blue color or like a purple color. Looks like it could be something.
Okay.
My
It's,
strategy is just going to be to follow and let speak.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we'll head into that one and see see kind of what it is.
Okay. So, as you go into it, you do see there are. It's fairly busy, as you would think most places would be with the amount of people that just, ran here. And you can hear a lot of talking and yelling and people trying to talk over each other. I can stop the rain since you guys are out of the rain at the moment. Oh my god, that's so weird not listening to that anymore. We've been listening to it forever.
I know, right?
Kind of jarring. Oh, turn it back on. No.
Danger
Yeah, so you
approaching.
have lots of people yelling. There's about 7 or 8 people in front of you, all just kind of like trying to yell over each other and get the attention of the one person that's like trying to calm them down. Most you hear one or two of them speaking in common. The rest are speaking in Osman.
Oh boy.
And
Naota's covering her ears at this point.
as you look through the rest of the floor here, it's mostly just a room with like scattered wrought iron like tables and chairs, and there are a couple like Osman that are just chilling, already there, drinking and eating, and just kind of like some of them are even just kind of watching, like just kind of laughing, just like this is ridiculous. So yeah.
Does it seem like the person that's trying to calm everyone is speaking common, even broken, or is it exclusively Oswin?
They're speaking in Oswin, yes.
Oh shit.
Are they speaking common at all?
Nope. At least not that I've heard.
Do we try somewhere else?
I'm gonna walk over to one of the patrons around the side
Okay.
and just try to meet their eye. And do you speak common?
And as you walk up, they're kind of like, you can see them kind of like moving their heads, trying to see through, but they're not yelling as much as the other ones are. Like he's kind of like trying to be a little patient, but you can tell he's frustrated.
Yeah.
But he does look at you. He does kind of like do like a side glance at you, and he's like, "Yes. What do you want? I'm busy."
I'm just like everyone else here, just trying to get out of all of that. Find a room
Yeah,
if
well,
possible.
Wait your turn, pal. It's already hard enough for us to just even be in this town, this city, yet find a place, and now this happens. And travel halfway across the freaking continent to get here just to be pushed out into the streets.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone wants to be attacked by giants, but here we are. I'm just
Wait,
trying to
giants?
ask. I'm just trying to ask a question. There's no need to be rude.
You think it was giants?
I mean, that would explain the massive. What was it? 15-foot spike that came out of the mountain?
Wait, you saw a spike come out? Wait. Y'all shitting me, right? Man, you almost had me. Wait your turn.
Do I look like I'm fucking joking?
You look like you are a fucking joke. Wait your turn.
I'm gonna get up real close and like meet his eye within inches and just I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down right
As soon
now.
as soon as you start getting closer to him, you can see he like instantly like starts backing off, like oh, and he kind of does like a hard swallow.
There
He's
is
like, all right.
there's no need to be rude.
Been a long day. Okay, we're attacked by things, giants apparently. Okay, you know you spent all this time getting here and you can't find a place to go. It's raining. I'm sorry.
Neoda's still clinging to Elon.
I'm not looking away from this dude straight in the eyes. Just I'm keeping locked. Do you know of anywhere else that may have rooms?
Well, he starts to talk and like it sounds like he's gonna say something like smart ass again, and he stops and then he's maybe on the other side of the city, only because you know everybody's running in from this direction, so there might be a room over there, but it'll take you a while to get there.
All right. What's the going rate for rooms in this town? This is our first time through.
Oh, I just got here myself. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna flick him a gold and say, all right, wherever you're able to find, it's on me, but next time change your fucking attitude.
He just stares at you for a moment, like in complete shock, like a huge mix of emotions just going through him. You see kind of like
Good.
he stares at you for a minute and like looks at the coin, and you see like he does like a smile for like a split second, and it goes away again, like he's like happy, and then wait, hold on, and what happened? And
I'm
very
gonna
confused.
I'm gonna like oh god, what's his term? Like mean mug? Just kind of like shoot in for a quick second and make him flinch and then walk away.
This is awesome, playing with his emotions.
He's like, ugh! Almost drops the coin. All right. So are you guys are gonna try to move on?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
try and head to another place a little further into the city or possibly on the other side of the city. Just to get away from all of the chaos and let shit die down.
Okay.
No, it's much cooler than the water tribe.
Yeah.
Now.
Thank you, though.
All right. Back into the rain. You said you're walking
Ugh.
around trying to find another place?
Yeah, like main thoroughfare, working our way towards the other side of the city, seeing if there's
Got it.
anything maybe tucked away.
Okay. So as you make your way through the city for a while, you see it starts to get to be a little more of an upscale area. You see, more signs. Some are like blacksmith ones, and man, my throat's messing with me right now. And then
I
you do
feel
see
that.
another one that you can tell it's an inn of some sort, and it's very grand looking, nice, fresh cut wood. It's got this yellow tiled roof on the top, which stands out from the rest because the rest is usually like a darker color, blacks and browns. It's 2 stories. Nice looking place. And it has on the sign, it's like this, looks like an imp. It's got little wings, little tiny thing, but it's carrying a mug, and it looks like he's maybe dancing. Or falling, if he's drunk.
Oh.
That works. and he'll walk in kicking whatever mud off of his boots before heading in.
And
Rodon
as you
follows suit.
okay, as you go in, you see there is a very upbeat and cheerful elf, actually female elf, and she's basically just running around, very quick walk, bringing people drinks and food, and sees you and says, and I'll be right with you.
In common?
In common.
Nice.
She flashes you a nice smile.
All right. Well, that's nice.
Ooh.
All right.
Keep it in your pants till we get the room, please.
Wow.
You never know, we might get a discount. But I'll wait.
That's actually gonna draw Naona out of her trance. She'd be like,
Oh, have we
Wow.
finally got her to stop crying? That's a good sign.
just gonna wipe some of the tears.
Okay. After a moment, she comes walking up again, pretty quick, up to you and says, yes, how can I help you?
Hi, do you have any rooms available?
Oh, we sure do. That's not a problem.
Wonderful. What would the rate be for one room?
Oh, it's 1 gold.
That works. Yeah, we'll do the
Wonderful.
one room.
She kind of looks you up and down and says, fantastic. Not a lot of people that have come in these days can afford us. It's glad to see that you can. Give me one moment. I will get a key and I'll bring you to your room. Are you going to be eating as well?
That sounds good. Yes.
Wonderful.
Is
I can bring you a menu.
that an extra cost?
It is.
Okay, and about how much?
It depends on what you get, but anywhere from 10 copper up to 4 silver.
A lot of alcohol.
Oh, alcohol. We can certainly do that. Ranges probably around the same prices.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a day. Seems like a lot of people are.
Indeed, I've had to turn away a lot of people, unfortunately. But, one moment, I'll grab the key. She flashes you another smile. And she runs away, comes back. And she says, okay, well, follow me. I'll bring you to your room. We have the finest mattresses, the best linens. And she's trying to even though you've already bought the room, she's like selling it to you as she brings you upstairs to the room. And you have a room, and she even brought this piece of paper with a menu on it, so you guys can get food and liquor if you'd like.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Is there a bathhouse or anywhere we could get washed up?
Of course there is. And that is in the cost. It is back downstairs, and on the back to the left, you'll see a towel hanging on a ring outside. That signifies that is the bathhouse.
Thank you.
Just remember that it is for both men and women. So some people can be a little bothered by that, but it seems that the Oswin don't seem to care much. So as this is their establishment.
So long as I can get clean, I'm not bothered.
Of course you wouldn't be.
Oh, and what does that mean?
We can just keep our eyes down. Light.
Right. Okay, so food and drink.
Yes, please.
Much needed. and much appreciated.
Do you have any preference? Or should I just bring up
Strong.
whatever?
X?
For drinks, something strong, something sweet.
We don't need extra food anymore, do we?
We'll decide on food later, but drinks are definitely what we'd prefer right now. And I'll just pass her off 3 gold.
Okay. Well, that certainly will pay for the room and anything you guys order. So you just let me know with anything you need. My name is Indel. I'll be happy to help you.
Dell. Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Of course, anytime. And she does a little curtsy bow, and I'll leave you to it. And she leaves the room, closes the door behind her.
As she leaves, Neela's just gonna give a look and say, "Today just got a lot better."
And you were
I'm gonna
asking
pinch
me what
his-
I meant.
I'm gonna
about
pinch
the
his
other
cheek.
thing.
It's so funny.
And you were asking me what I meant about my statement earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna pinch Nealon's cheek.
Hey! And I know what you meant. I have a way. Whatever. If I have to, I'll get another room. I don't care. But right now, booze, food, shower.
Well, you did say not too long ago that you were praying for booze and a woman, so I guess your prayers are answered.
Thank you, Bayana.
Pinch his cheek again.
All right. After about 10 minutes or so, Indel comes back up and knocks on the door and brings you a decent selection of spirits. A lot of them are more local, like Oswin stuff, but there is some things that you guys have known to enjoy.
Is there any, did she bring straight bottles or like actual
Yes.
like mugs?
With 3 gold, you guys got bottles. It may
I'm
not be
stashing
like
one of
top
those
shelf
bottles.
stuff, but yeah, it's still she brought you quite a bit.
I'm stashing one of those bottles for later. What kind did I
Leaning
grab?
towards one of the.
Go ahead, Yodi.
Go ahead, Ace. You were having another question about it.
Oh, sorry. I was just curious which bottle I grabbed, so he can always just message me.
Boy, we're playing this game again. Not sure. It's an Oswin one.
Okay, so just Oswin booze.
There you go.
Got it.
Oswin booze.
Rodon might sniff a couple, looking for a somewhat stronger one.
One of the Oswin ones smells pretty strong. And then Naira yanks it away and tucks it away. So then you have to go for the second strongest.
Okay, what's the second strongest?
It's just another Oswin one.
Take a sip. If he likes it, definitely pouring himself a glass, and he's looking at it like he might go for number 2.
Okay.
And then I'll actually drink whatever he's drinking. I squirreled away one, and I'm actually gonna drink this one.
And while those two do that, I'm gonna get my my common clothes out, and I'm gonna go for a shower or a bath or what have you.
Okay.
I'm rinsing off the of the last few days, and I just want to feel better.
All right.
I've had too much water. I just want to be dry. You go ahead.
Oh, speaking of water, I turned it back on and then I forgot to turn it back off. There we go.
Oops.
At least it's not that. Blah. Okay, so you guys are able to freshen up, relax a little bit, get a little drunk. Yeah.
I was about to say, after Neelon comes back, Naoto would also shower up and clean her boots a bit.
Okie dokie.
She's all clean. Tried to wash some stress.
All right. So then what's the plan after that, guys?
Food.
Food and let magic run around the room at least.
Yeah, food sounds good.
I like food. Food tastes good. All right. So we'll say it's 15 silver for all three of you to eat. However you guys want to divvy that up.
Does somebody want to pitch in 5 silver? I can do another gold.
I can.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but this place is a tad on the expensive side, but seems
Seems like it's
know,
worth it though.
After the hell we just went through, this seems like a decent respite.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are get your food on, your drink on, feeling nice and relaxed. You gonna just spend more time here or moving on? What's the plan? Are you spending the whole day here and then into the night? Are we moving on in the night?
Naota's gonna go back to sleep.
I have the gold. I'd kind of rather spend one more night here if possible. Maybe not buying as much food and drink as we did, but at least stay
Nice to
one
have
more
an
night
extra
to...
bed.
Yeah. After going through the
Everything.
time fuckery and... Yeah.
Plus, it's just nice to be out of the weather.
Yeah, as much as I want to continue moving on, quick pause, I don't think would hurt. Especially after, how many straight days of travel? A couple?
A lot.
I mean, it feels like almost a week.
And this is about the time that you get a message in your head from some random person you don't know. And it's message from Liliola. And it's the first one. Because we never went through the fact that you guys had got the first one.
Okay, that was, I need to know where you are, that one?
Yeah.
Okay, the other two will probably notice me kind of,
Huh?
and he'll say, he'll just kind of shake his head and,
Uh-oh.
Oh, back.
There he is.
uh-oh. Yeah, he'll kind of like furrow his brow a little bit, shake his head, and too far east without quick means of getting back. Thank the new friend for Groger's recovery.
Hmm?
And then there's going to be like kind of a long pause and his eyes get a little wide. Hold on, did you say the bagman took Gomo?
What?
What?
Huh?
I just got a message from not from Lily, but from Lily.
Wait, what? Groger? What?
This is what I got. They said, I need to know where you are, so I told them we're too far east. I don't know who this is, but I know they said it was Lily trying to talk.
Oh.
So I'm not giving locations to some random person, but too far
Right.
east. They said it's really bad and Groger got hurt, but a new friend healed him. So
Oh.
thank the new friend for his recovery.
Yeah. What?
The last part of it was that Gomo was taken by the Bagman. And that Mav said focus on the mission.
I'm sorry. What? That's not real. God, I told him so many times it was just a story.
I don't have any reason to believe that would be a prank message, especially going to someone for that when Gomo could send the message himself. But
That's not real. He's not. That's not. No, it's just a story. That's just a story.
I mean, do they still have the bag?
Yeah, Lily has it because Gomo didn't want to hold it.
Oh lordy.
Oh,
oh, Yodi, you're a little quiet.
There we go. Is this better?
Yeah.
he.
Or is it at least better for you, or?
Yes.
That's better.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
there was also a lot of like, so
Mhm.
anyway, yeah. So, but just wait. Why didn't they just? I thought she would sell it, but
No, she wanted to keep it to store stuff in it. Remember?
I thought she was gonna use it to sell it. I thought she was gonna sell and get money for it.
No, she was gonna keep it to get money other ways.
Either way,
Right.
I don't know about that whole Bagman business. But Groger got hurt and apparently healed. But again, the last part of that message was Mav said keep going. So keep on the mission.
But
Hold on a moment.
We don't have
Well,
any
now you think
easy.
it's
Sorry.
who sent it?
I don't know. But it was someone saying message. It started with message from Liliola. And I don't think that, her name is very common.
no.
So,
She's smart enough not to just tell people her name right off the bat. Unless she trusts them. And she's... Overall, she's really clever. So...
but there's no way to easily get back anyways. So we can move on. But taking an extra day to recoup isn't going to hurt either. So, yeah. Either way, we need to keep moving.
Well, it sounds like they're not having a whole lot of fun either.
No. She said he was healed.
Almost gonna be okay.
She said Groger was healed by a new friend, whatever that means. So
I hope.
I'm just guessing somebody's with them, which with those three, I didn't want to leave in the first place, but you know, with those three, they're gonna need protection. So hopefully they got some protection.
Well, if the person can heal Groger, then that's definitely a plus for them, right?
Yeah.
Just... hope Gomo's okay. It said taken, not dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This day sucks. I need more booze. She'd reach for the bottle.
Rodon offers zero resistance in taking it away, but he's also too absorbed in the thought that has his face kind of screwed up in somewhat intense concentration.
That bottle is in seconds flat down.
How many bottles did what was it? Indel?
Yeah.
Okay, how many bottles did she bring in?
It was 5 total.
5 total. Okay.
And I bagged one.
Bagged one, downed one, was drinking another.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and reach over and like gently take one before they get completely downed. And
I roll for wasted.
I don't know how to help right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and exit the room.
Oh, okay. What do you need to roll for? Your constitution? Go for it.
Sure.
Rodon
Yeah, 'cause
just sitting
she's
there
gonna-
like, who has...
Go ahead.
Continue.
Rodon is just... No, he literally would have cut off and just been like, wait, who has...
Naota basically, let's see, 5, knocked one, she downed one, bagged one, so there's 2 left. Yeah. She would just finish off the bottle and then... What does the bed situation look like?
Well, as Indel had said, they're quite nice, fine beds. There are 2 of them in this room.
How many?
2.
2 of them? Okay. If there's 2, she's gonna crawl under. She's gonna take a pillow and crawl under one with one of the bottles.
Okay.
And she'll drink half of that one. So she downed a full bottle and she's on a half.
Okay.
One still has 1 bottle.
Yep. Yeah, you stashed one, you drank one, you drink another half. Neelon has one, so there's
Yep.
1 left. And that's the one
Yeah.
yeah, you already, that Rodon has.
Can I just knock the fuck out under the bed?
Sure, no problem.
Roll for Constitution when I wake up.
I was just about to say, actually just roll for Constitution for me right now.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah,
Saving
roll right
throw
now.
or just straight Constitution?
Just Constitution.
plus 1. That's an 11.
Okay, well, that also was going to, since I was just making you do a roll, it was also going to be how easy it was for you to fall asleep.
Mhm.
Surprisingly, I mean, with the amount that you drank, it takes you quite a bit to get drunk enough to just pass out. But eventually, you do get there. About a
Okay.
bottle and a
Probably
half.
both
later.
bottles.
A bottle and a half later.
Yep.
Rodon will finish his bottle and then, too absorbed to see where Naoda is at the moment, may go down to the bathhouse.
Okay. Okie dokie. So, that is sleeping. Rodon's taking a bath. Neelon, just
He would have actually gone back to the main lobby and sat down at a table and asked for like a glass for the booze and just kind of kept to himself. If the elf woman Indel came by and like said anything, it would just be casual conversation.
okie dokie.
If it maybe flirty if she reciprocates.
She does indeed. Roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Performance?
Sure, I can do that.
Do it.
Oh god, Ace's Hitter is freaking out, I think.
A little bit, yeah.
Performance?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a... I do not! You stop that, Rox. That's a 13 plus 4, 17.
Yeah, fair enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey.
So in between her other patrons that are there, she does tend to keep coming over to you and talking with you.
Okay. So in all of that, yeah, you know, like it's been a hard day. They're drinking, and you know, today
I see the
hasn't
word used there.
today hasn't been great for him either. But you know, wants to kind of leave them be, and might go for an extra room just for himself. But you know,
Okay.
might hope for some company if company would allow.
Okay. It's flip a coin time. Let's see. Let's see if you get lucky or not. You can basically just do a, you know, either anything, a 10, a 20, or whatever, and it's just half and half. This is, you know, we'll do evens and odds. How's that sound?
So he's rolling.
He's gonna roll.
Oh dear. Actually,
Roll a d4.
oh fuck. I was actually gonna say I have a coin. I just don't know where it is.
Yeah.
But-
D4.
D4?
What do you want to do? What?
All right.
Evens is what?
Evens is good. I say is might drop my D4.
Evens is get lucky. Odds is not.
Sure.
All right, sounds good.
That's a 4.
Hey.
Hey!
Yeah. Critted on that D4 as well. All right, nice job.
Dang. I love how they all have their own way of coping.
So I will say, by the time that yeah, after a while you finish talking and everything, she brings another bottle over and drinks it with you. And you guys don't even need another room. You can find your own way. So you don't have to pay for a second room.
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
Said you don't need to pay for a second room.
So
You'll find another place to go.
All right, saving coin. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
am not going to complain.
Damn.
All right, so my
Maybe,
night's
you know.
going a lot better. How about
Yeah.
I'm depressed under a bed.
Rodon is confused, and the shower probably doesn't clear anything up.
I mean, gives you time to think. If that's what your intention is.
Yeah, I'll let him know basically what he's thinking. But message from Loyola? Wasn't it Gomo who had it last? But then who sent the message? I mean, it's possible they could have traded it off, but would Gomo have trusted Lily with that? Would he have given it to? Who has the frickin' stone?
All right. So, Elon, do you are you going to be staying out all night, or are you eventually going to make your way back to the room, or what?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and make my way back to the room. Depends. Does she take off after everything's done? If she does, I'll go back to the room. If not, like if there's any pillow talk or anything like that, he'll stay.
He hangs out for a little while. But seeing as you're not in a room, and you're kind of just wherever, you know, the hideouts that she knows of, as you know, she knows that building pretty well.
Oh.
She eventually has to, you know, go back to work. So.
All right, then.
Quote unquote work.
Then yeah, I'll. Once she's out of eyesight, I'll just kind of grin and nod to myself and collect my stuff and then head back to the room.
Okay. So, Rodon, I'm assuming after your bath, you thinking you eventually make it back up as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably, depending on how long Neilon is down there, probably quicker than he would, but yeah.
Are you guys
definitely.
going to be...
He takes his time.
Are you going to be rotating your sleep schedule, or are you staying on the up all night, sleep during the day thing?
We will figure that out back on the road.
I think everybody is a little tired and just wants a break, so fuck it, we're sleeping.
Yeah, because I mean, you got woken up.
Bed.
I would say it would be not super early morning, probably around 10, 11-ish.
I'm probably the only one who got a full night.
No, well, yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Because I'm the only one who slept 2 shifts, and Naomi even went a little over, I think.
Yep.
She did.
So, but still, he's not going to complain if they're settling down here for a little bit.
All right. So, by the time you guys get to sleep, it's actually early afternoon. Except for maybe Neilon, if he takes his time. Probably later afternoon, evening time. So, you guys, that would mean if you go to sleep, you're basically sleeping through the night again, at least for now. And it would make sense. I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, rotating between night and day shifts sucks. But the day that you guys just had, I'd say probably
Yeah.
weren't stressed and passing out. Yeah.
Done the
Adrenaline
rotate.
rush wearing off, probably crashing.
IRL, I've actually done the rotating sleep schedule for like 6 straight
Mhm.
years. Yes, it sucks, but yeah, it can still be managed. But yeah,
Especially after stress like that.
the adrenaline kick definitely helped though.
Yep. Okay, so you eventually all find your sleep. You have crazy dreams. Naota, your dreams are not so good.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Luckily, probably won't remember most of them when you wake up. Tends to happen sometimes when you're drunk.
Yep.
So
That's the whole
eventually you guys will wake up around morning time.
Mm-hmm.
And Naomi, you're feeling okay. Like it's not like, oh my god, I'm drunk. Like I was hangover. But I
Buzz.
mean,
Yeah.
you can definitely tell that you were drinking, but it's not.
Mhm.
It's manageable.
Okay. Well, it helped me sleep, so fuck it.
I did.
What? She's gonna peek out under the bed and look up at him.
That wasn't him, you shit.
Ah.
That wasn't him.
Clarification.
Just the worst.
Just gonna roll out from under the bed. Dust herself off. Are the boys up? I did kind of fall asleep first.
Yeah, no, Neelan's still passed out.
Smells, I assume.
Rodon may be awake, but he's not leaving the covers that easy, especially if he hears rain still.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Let's find out. Dino die. Yep, 19. Still raining.
You need to stop rolling with that dice, dude.
Roll
No,
with the
give
cat.
it-
Roll with the cat.
No! He finally gets good rolls. Let him have this.
Just out of curiosity, I rolled with the cat. It was 14. Wasn't bad. Hey. So, what's the plan?
Is there any bottles or food left?
Good question, guys. Is there? I'm assuming you guys probably ate your food.
Oh yeah, definitely ate.
There
No.
was, if there was leftovers, Rodon would have eaten it.
Yeah, there was nothing. There's nothing left. I had to do a recount of all the alcohol. Oh, your
Yep.
your saved bottle, your reserve bottle.
Yeah. Okay,
other
but
than
nothing
that-
else besides that. Okay. Well, I'm keeping my reserve bottle. I'm gonna go down and order breakfast to have brought up to the boys.
Okay.
I would have put magic in my bag. Pull on my poncho again, the good one that keeps the rain off, and get them food. And I'm gonna try to just find a place slightly in the outskirts of town to let magic run around and stretch his legs.
So you go down to order food, and there is a different person down there. It's a female Osman. And as you go down and try to speak to her in common, she is like just staring at you. But when you say like, food, breakfast, or whatever, she does nod at you like she understands.
Okay, I'll tell her which room. And how much for that?
She holds up her fingers, and it is 4.
4 copper.
She shakes her head. No,
4 gold.
no,
Silver.
yes.
Okay. So I'll give her a gold piece.
God, you guys. I didn't know why I even bother. I
I
should
don't
just
have
say everything's.
change. I don't
mean,
have change.
I
I only have
can
gold
give you-
pieces.
I can give you change. Just mark off the thing. Jeez.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So,
Yeah, you want a muffin? 4 gold. Hey, gold muffin.
oh no,
That
actually, I
gold-
did have
gold
some silver.
lining.
Okay, never mind. I did have some silver.
She's
Well,
she's the one who
gold is
passes out gold willy nilly. There's a reason why I gave her that much.
yeah. One gold is 10 silver. So if you have to do the math, you can just take off 1 gold and then add up your silver, right?
No, I noticed that I actually did have silver, so I'm going to take 4 silver off.
Okay. So you go back up with your breakfast after a while, or you can just go up and your breakfast is brought up later.
I'm gonna go out to let like I said, to let magic stretch, like out of town to let magic stretch
All right.
his
you,
or her legs.
Your best bet is to actually head more south than go up the way you came towards the mountains.
Right. I would not go towards those mountains.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you go
just slightly
more
outskirts
south.
of town. Yeah. Let magic run around a bit.
It's still a decent walk to get out of town. It's like you said, and as you walk around, you seeing the different districts and how the town is laid out fairly similar. I mean, there's like main roads and then off roads, offshoots, and main roads are reserved for like commercial or commerce.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty similar to what you're used to. Houses look a lot different though.
As I'm walking, I might pull a Lily. So hood is up, I'm going to Is there anybody that looks fairly like wealthy at all?
Well, actually, where you're staying is in a more wealthy area,
Right.
so you can probably find someone.
Okay. Is there anybody that has like obvious like coin purse on their like person, easy to like?
Oh God, here we go. This is the perfect place to do this. You're gonna end up back in the freaking jail where this all started.
Why are you doing this?
Make a perception check for me.
All right. Perception. God, yeah, sorry, Yodi. This is the way you said that. Perception. That's a 4 + 4.
All right. There, you don't see anybody that has like this obvious coin purse. The golden target eludes you.
Okay.
There's people that look wealthy, probably have money on them somewhere, but nothing that's just like, ooh,
Right.
I see a coin purse that is just dangling like it's just looking for me to
Right.
just pluck it off of this belt.
I'll wait to check again when I come back after walking magic. After letting magic have like some stretches.
Well, that will be your role for this
Right.
going there and coming back.
Well, I think on the way back, I'm gonna see if I can bump into anybody and snag something.
Sleight of hand.
Awesome. That is a 16 + 5.
Yeah. You bump into someone and kind of reach in and try to grab whatever you think is there. And you do grab something.
Okay.
And
I
it's a
apologize
little-
for bumping into them.
All right.
Keep my head down though, so they can't see who. You know. Scurry off. Back to the. What did I snag?
Let me see if hold on. I'll tell you in a moment. I have to make a look
You're
up
good.
at something real fast.
The irony of this situation.
uh,
I'm not
I'm going home. I don't need it anymore. Let's see if I can pilfer some.
Right?
It's not for her. It's for you guys.
It still is.
You know what? I, the player, am not complaining. I'm almost broke.
Yeah. She doesn't care. Plus, she's seen Lily do it. It's like, okay, if they look, wealthy enough, it's okay, right? She's learning things.
Not good things, but things. Not moral things, but things.
I'm assuming Magic got their stretches in and ran around
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, awesome.
Just need to do this for now.
You're good.
There you go. I've added an item to your backpack. Neilon, there's also something that was added to your backpack.
Oh?
Ooh.
While they're looking those up, I guess.
No, as soon as I get back in, I'll go back to the room and see what, see if the food got brought back for the boys.
Of course. It did indeed. Are the boys up
Said
now?
it was.
If food was brought to the room, Rodon would poke his nose out and slowly get out.
Yeah.
I think by this time, Neilon would be getting up out of bed.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I was about
Oh.
to say, you said you put it in my,
In your backpack.
backpack?
Ah.
Hmm.
It's there. I just looked. So, you guys got food? And I think at that moment we're actually gonna call it a little early because I have to work in the morning and I think
Oh,
it's
hey!
a good time to stop. And you guys are rested up, and now I'll give you a moment to look at your newfound items and kind of reflect on what the next move is. And everything. Sound good?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sounds-
it's, we're in a safe place. We've all,
Yes.
yeah.
For I, a safe place. So, if you don't know, at the end of our session, what we do is we vote for who has the who you thought had the best RP, and that person will get DM inspiration. And if that person already has DM inspiration, it goes on to the next person, and so on and so forth, just to make sure everybody has it. But this group uses it more than the other group, so there's that at least. I'm gonna put it in Discord chat. It says vote here in general chat. You can vote for whoever you have using an emote. If you prefer not to use Discord for some crazy reason, you don't want to join us, I don't know why you wouldn't. You can say it in Twitch chat. If you're watching on the YouTube VOD, feel free to leave it in a comment. Would be
Hey.
great. While we're letting everybody vote, Ace, if you'd like to tell us about the Three of Swords.
Absolutely. So, Three of Swords upright is heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, and hurt.
It's sorrow, grief, and hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Heartbreak,
All right.
emotional pain, sorrow, grief, and hurt.
Emotional.
Well,
Damage.
damage. Yeah.
Yes.
The emotional damage card.
The Three of emotional damage. Got it.
3 of emotional damage.
And there's the three of you. Coincidence? I think
Think
not.
not. Well, considering what happened, we found out that, Gomo possibly got fucking snatched. Fucking God knows what else. Groger got hurt. We just got probably attacked by giants. Like, there's a lot of damage going on.
Yeah. Yes, there was.
Oh, fuck off with your baby, you shit. Fuck off, Shinoku.
At first it was a shark, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
He changed it to a baby.
Fucker.
It's funny. Well, it looks like Nyota would get it with all of that. Bagman's not real, and then freaking out by the rumbling of the mountains,
Oh.
the misty mountains. Oh, of course, someone else votes for Neelon now. Now it's tied.
I
was
already
me.
have inspiration.
Yeah, and I have inspiration as well, so.
Yeah,
So do I.
yeah, that's what I thought. But it's still, it's a fun thing to do, just to see. what
Yeah,
people thought and-
absolutely.
And ideas and everything. So yeah, so there's that. Did you find your item?
I did. This is gonna be
We'll
interesting.
talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
It's
That
fucking
does not
Suzu.
surprise me. Does that not surprise me? You put up a new emote. Where did you put up a new emote?
Where?
It's an arts. I
It's
saw
arts
it.
and crafts.
Oh, not on the.
Yeah,
on the-
okay, hold on.
Wow.
Loading. Babies,
Oh, boy.
something.
Beautiful.
So
Let's see.
if you're not subscribed to us yet, subscribe on YouTube, and then maybe you would like to subscribe on Twitch, and then see our new emote. It'll be here next
And go
time.
to Discord. Oh, the lurk! I love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a new lurk
It's
emote.
good.
Oh, it's good. I like that one a lot. Bag coming out of the bag, just.
What they all said.
Oh, it's.
So the question is that the Bagman? Or is
Yeah.
it Gomo? Bump bump.
Oh, Gomo
The
is the bag
Bagomo
man.
Man. It's the Bagomo Man.
All right.
Okay, when you said Gomo Man, I imagined a awkwardly lanky tall Gomo. No, Gomo Man.
Altered and twisted.
Like the proportions are off.
All right. Well, thanks for
God damn it.
watching and hanging out with us. Much appreciated.
No, I'm thinking more Slenderman look, like Gomo but Slenderman-y, with the super long arms.
Okay. Why? Okay. Why?
We'll see you guys Friday.
Thank you
Next
guys.
one will be Friday.
Yeah, next Friday actually.
Yes, this coming Friday will be the next one, and then the Sunday after would be, but I have to work overnight, so we will not be. So it'll be the Friday. So until then,
So just Friday, crew.
just Friday, crew.
Oh.
For now, we'll unfortunately, unless maybe we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
God damn it.
Uh,
I'll haunt
see you then.
forever.
and stay away from the artichokes. The bad news bears.